Hey everyone, it's Emily with Clean Brilliance, and today is a beautiful day, and I'm walking outside because I am participating in a program that is called 75 Hard. And one of the requirements is that you do a 45-minute exercise outside. So I'm running / walking, and I wanted to hop on here and talk about two of the human needs that kind of contradict one another, and that is the need for certainty and the need for uncertainty. It's odd that we need both, but it's kind of like a yin and yang. So the need for certainty means like we need to know that we're going to be secure financially in our relationships. We need to know that we are going to have a need for certainty in our health and in our well-being. And the need for certainty is really important. Sorry, I've got a dry mouth, but what about the need for uncertainty and change? And how do you do both? The need for uncertainty comes, you need uncertainty when you hear yourself saying, I feel like my life is a revolving door. I get up, I get dressed, I go to work, I come home, I spend 3 seconds with the kids and the family, and I watch TV, I eat dinner, and then I scroll and then go to bed. And so, or if you find yourself saying, I don't know why things used to be so exciting when I was younger, and I wish that I could just get that back. And that is the need for uncertainty. That's the need for change. That's the need for growth. And so how do you get both? So a few ideas. Number one, if you're used to working out, doing walking and running, try biking or swimming. If you are used to working at the same job, doing the same thing, talk to your boss and see if there's a position that you can train for. If not, maybe you need to challenge yourself and set a lofty goal that's going to challenge yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And that's the need for, good morning, that's the need for having that uncertainty fulfilled. And I think that this is a really important topic. So what if you find yourself liking where you live, but are also dissatisfied because it's not what you want, ultimately? So that's kind of where I'm at currently, is I love our church that we're in. I love the neighborhood that we're in. Whenever I am around my church people, brothers and sisters, I just feel uplifted and inspired and feel like I'm becoming a better person. And that need for uncertainty may also come by making a new friend. And that's kind of the stage of life that I'm in right now, is need for developing relationships. And maybe that uncertainty is being able to say, I'm sorry to somebody, or being able to say, I forgive you, let's try again, or even being able to say, good morning, even being able to say, I messed up, and I, again, apologize, sorry, I got distracted, but the being able to say, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Good morning. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this relationship, but it's not serving me. And so maybe that uncertainty is what will happen if I let this person go. But have you been holding on too long? I'm not necessarily talking about spouses and stuff, but what I am talking about is friends, even family members. It's okay to, sorry, it's jiggly, I'm holding it, but it's okay to distance yourself. If a relationship is not serving you, maybe that's what you need. But if you're like, no, I really value that relationship and we're just at a rocky point, maybe that uncertainty is having a frank conversation. I was talking to my daughter today and she just got a job and she has a boss that she had an issue with. And so we talked about, having that uncertainty of having that conversation in a manner that isn't going to destroy the relationship, but also you've got to put up boundaries, how you will and won't be treated, and how what you will and won't accept in your life. And so that could be the uncertainty that's going to bring security, and having the bravery to talk to a person that you work with or a person that you have a relationship with and say, look, these are my boundaries and I won't be treated like this. And that brings security and certainty, but also gives you uncertainty because you don't know how they're going to react. And the best part is, something that I think a lot of us need to learn, is that their feelings, you're not in charge of their feelings. They're in charge of their feelings. But you can't own another person's feelings and then fear that they are going to get mad, that they're going to get upset, that they're not going to like what you say or the boundaries or what you do. They may not like the consequences, but in the end, is it going to strengthen your relationship with them? Or are you so afraid of hurting somebody else's feelings that you find yourself arguing with yourself in your head, saying things that you wish you could say, but don't have the courage to do it? Well, that's another training and video altogether. But I challenge you to find an area that you need more certainty, more security, and an area that you need more adventure, more uncertainty, more growth. And just one little step in both needs, and see if you don't pivot that feeling of the revolving door. All right, I hope you have a beautiful day and get out and enjoy some beautiful weather because it's that time of year. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.